Before I get into the video, I just want to say there's a new video up on my main channel right now. It's a whole review of my freshman year of college. You should totally check that out. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Elena and welcome to reality. So this week is throwback week, and originally I was thinking to show you just like a pile of like baby photos, and I just dropped them all everywhere just because I thought it'd be cute. It would help you get to know me better. But as I started going through, I was like, wow, this is super boring, so maybe I'm gonna try something else. So I was thinking of telling a story. So I'm gonna tell you about the time that I met Cole and Dylan SPROUSE. I was a big Disney kid growing up. Now, I actually had the luxury of meeting them, and thinking back, it was so long ago, and now I feel so old. So I met them back in 2006 when the show was still fairly new. They still had their bangs with the long hair. They were only like, I want to say 13, 14. And in 2006, I was like 8 or 9. So it was definitely a long time ago. It was a good 11 years ago. It was in the summer and it was August, and I went to a day camp. And one of the directors of the camp, somehow, she like ran into them one day. She was telling us, she asked them if they could like come to the camp and just like talk to us, say hello, meet us, and they agreed to it. I don't remember the story of how she met them or ran into them, but either way, they said yes. So it was the last week of camp. She called everybody into like the auditorium, the gym. It was like a combination of an auditorium and gym. The camp was at an elementary school. So we all file in, we sit down, and we're like, oh my god, what's going on? We're so excited, what's happening? And then a couple security guards walk in with Cole and Dylan SPROUSE. We were freaking out, and like, I have to be honest, I was like 8, so I didn't know their names. I kind of just knew them as Zach and Cody. I forgot what their real names were, so I'm just going, oh my god, this is amazing, Zach and Cody are in front of me. I was flipping out. I mean, I was 8. So they walk over to like the front of us, like the big group of us, and they were standing in the front, and they said hello and everything. So they couldn't stay long. They were only allowed to do a Q&A with us. That was pretty cool, but I remember I was so upset afterwards because I couldn't think of a good question to ask them, because it was so like quick and in the moment that I couldn't like quickly come up with something. I mean, I had questions later, but I didn't think of them on the spot. So many people had great questions. Like one was, do you even like your long hair? And they did like their long hair. But I was really sad. No one was allowed to get pictures with them. And also back then, it was 2006. No one was randomly carrying a camera on them. No one had a phone. So that sucked. I don't have any proof. I'm sorry. You could either believe me or not. But I'm telling you, it happened. And it was really cool because we got to watch them leave through a window of one of the classrooms, and there was a limo out there. And in front of the limo was the people who played Mr. Mosby, the mom, Ashley Tisdale, because I remember her real name, Brenda Song. They were all standing by the limo waiting for when they got back, so that was really cool. So I wish I got to take pictures. I wish I thought of a question to ask, but it was a really cool day, something I'll never forget. And I remember afterwards, like my friends and I, every year we would be like, oh my god, is she gonna bring someone again this year, or is she gonna bring them back? I remember I was predicting, oh, the next year she's gonna bring Miley Cyrus, but back then I called her Hannah Montana, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But that was so cool, and I wish I could meet them again and actually get pictures with them. That'd be really cool. That's a pretty fun throwback, a lot better than showing you a pile of photos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's also a new video up on my channel right now.